Hey guys, so I didn't actually want to show you my voice in this and all that because everything is really buggy and everything. So this is part of the stream highlight. So I was there with everything in wood. I wasn't even ready and I wasn't even finished building the base pretty much, and some kid came along and got killed. It was actually two in the span of 10 minutes. So it was really good, and this is the base, how it looks like kind of in the inside. I know it's really dark and you can barely see it, and this is, like I said, part of the live stream, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip a little bit so we can show you that. But there he is, he comes along and then he gets into the trap and I see him and he dies. So this is what the trap base is. There's no way out, there's no way in through that little door, I guess you could say. There's no way, well, there's pretty much no way out. Okay, that doesn't make any sense, but that's the base, and now you will see the introduction of the base and then the tutorial. So hope you guys do enjoy the rest of the video. Pretty much going to show you an update to the video that I uploaded earlier on this trap base. I just wanted to show you the update because two people commented two things. So one guy commented that a few problems with the base, which I will show. I'm just gonna say that the whole intro to the base will take like 6 minutes or something. It's gonna be kind of long because I just want to go through details to everything. So please go through the whole thing if you really want to know how to do this correctly, and then you don't just build the base and then you die instantly, or you do something wrong and then the trap base doesn't work. I will show the tutorial right after I'm done this like 6 minutes of intro to this base. So keep in mind that I am showing you the tutorial on how to do this, and you probably saw in the very beginning of this video me trapping the guy. I'm sorry if the quality isn't high like I wanted it to be. It's because it was a stream and I actually ended up trapping two people. It is impossible to escape this base. It is impossible to escape this base. This is how it looks like in the inside. I'm just gonna show that really quick. Let's go ahead and show you how this works. So first of all, once we get through, I just want to mention also that I am very sick, so sorry if my voice is very obnoxious. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get inside. So this is how it looks like. You want this door to be open, this door to be closed. I am going to show two methods of what you can do to trap someone, but you want to have this door open. And I put these fireplaces only because I want to show the inside, because you know there's no light when you don't have light inside, if that makes sense. So this is how it looks like. I figured out how to sandwich the two things really well. It was actually so easy to do, and I did that even on the live stream. And as you can see, there is no spikes peeking out. All of this like little black thing is because of the rock that's glitching, but there is no spikes coming out. Look how much space there is. There's no spikes coming out this time, so impossible for that to be visible. It makes it like not obvious at all. And you want to have this door open, these doors closed. This door and this door, I have it open, just, you know, it's an airlock, and if you try to run in doing the method one, which is make someone chase you, let's say he's at this white line and you're at this door, what you're going to want to do is open up this door, close it, and close it, yeah, and then go over here, close this door really quick, come up here and just chill right here and just walk, like I'd say walk around just a little bit and then just shift or just crouch. I forgot which button it is. Yeah, crouch, and you just want to literally just hide right here and not make any sound and just make him work his way up. So what he's going to be doing is he's probably not going to have rockets on him. If he does, good for you, because you're going to be able to get that. And by the way, this sticks out, but it doesn't matter because he can't see it, right? Because the door is closed and he just can't see it at all, so it's pretty much pointless to explain that. But you just want to make sure that when you do walk in here, that you want to be in the middle, because if you go a little bit too much to the left, you actually get stuck in it just barely. So that's for method one. Now for method two, and then I'm going to show how it works and then the tutorial for it. So method two is literally stay inside your base and make some noises, and then if you're like in a place where it's really populated, where there's a lot of people going around shooting each other and stuff like that, this is just it makes it even better when you try to make a trap base, because then you know that some people will eventually come along. If you're on a dead server where there's like never anyone around, then this is not going to be doing well. But that's basically for every trap base. When you make a trap base, you obviously need to have people around. If you make a trap base and there's no one around, then it doesn't matter what the trap base actually is. All that matters is just being around in a place where there's a lot of people. Now with that away, I know it was like something super obvious for a lot of people, but I do get a lot of hate just because people don't understand how rust works, I guess. But you want to make sure key locks are on your doors. I didn't mention that last video and someone said something about it, so now I'm mentioning it. Make sure you have key locks. Thought it was kind of obvious, but it isn't. So you want to run up here, and method 2, like I said, make some noise, make them work their way up. And like I said, you always want to have this door open 24/7, so keep this door open and keep that door closed. So this is where you go through to try to go back to your base, and this is where they go. And they're always going to go this way because they're going to think you left this door out open by accident, and they're just going to think that this is like some easy way inside your base. And then with this little wall here, so they're going to come up here. They're not going to feel anything here because the trap base is there's no spikes coming out right here, so it's very good. So what's going to happen is they're going to jump through. And so yeah, once they're in here, they're gonna just walk around and they're gonna die. So I'm not taking any damage right now because I'm on a server where it's creative and you can't take damage for, like, you know, sometimes griefers will come over and shoot rocket and stuff like that and realize that they can't shoot you because it's creative server, so I can't turn on damage or anything, but they're gonna be absolutely stuck. So right now I'm trying to jump out, and this is what happens. This used to be a door on the other video that I put, and the problem with it being a door is they could actually run out, and they'd be like at like 10 HP or something, but they'd still manage to get out just barely. This, they cannot get out whatsoever, and there's no more gap in the middle. They cannot run through the gap like this. There was a little gap when I did the other video because I didn't sandwich them close enough. Now there is no gap. It's impossible to get out. There's just no way to get out. Like this, they're stuck. This little window where they can't jump in it or out of it, and they can't jump in it or out of this little low wall. So they basically just walk around and then until they die. And if they do end up leaving the server, that won't matter, because if they do leave the server, you can just come along and kill them with your spear or something. It's really easy. So that's pretty much the trap base. Now I can't get out because I'm not in no clip. There we go, I'm in no clip. So when you want to loot him up, all you have to do is come over here, jump on this thing right here. It's really easy. Just crouch and get low and then grab his stuff and get out. That's really easy. Make sure you have 2 bases. You don't want to have this base as your actual base because look, these chests are empty. You always want to have them empty so no one can actually steal your stuff. So you want to have a second base to put your loot back in. And right here is your little storages if you do want to have some stuff, because keep in mind they do have to go through this little airlock if they try to go up here. So if someone ever tries to break through your base, they're just gonna waste a bunch of missiles and you know, good resources to raid absolutely nothing, because there's not gonna be anything up here. If you're wondering where to put the cupboard is right back over here. It's right behind this wall because there's like a little gap right between this and that, and I'll show that in the tutorial of the base anyways. And this is where you put your cupboard basically, so I'll show that. It doesn't really matter at the moment because I will show the tutorial. Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys the tutorial of the base. So where you want to be is in a little bit of a flat area. It's not that important because either way, as long as it's not like on the side of a mountain, you should be good. So I'm gonna go ahead and place one of these. So you want to make sure that you don't move left or right. So once you place it down, you want to back up a bit, and I'm in no clip right now. As you can see, it's pretty obvious. You don't need to be in no clip, of course. I did this base on video or on live stream just earlier. Ended up being well. So you want to place one right in front so it's sandwiched perfectly like that. This makes it this makes it where there's no gap in between that you can run through and possibly jump out. So this is just, it's perfect like that, so there's no way they can get out. So now what you want to do is place over your foundations. So you want your foundation to be really close like that. That's perfect. And you want to make sure it's a little bit high, so you make sure you do that, and then you go around placing them like that. And now what you want to do is place over your walls like this, and not like that, but like this. And this doesn't really matter if they're sticking out like that. Trust me, it really doesn't matter. They won't see this little part because this is where this is where the cupboard's gonna be, right over here, and this is like nothing basically. You don't need this little room. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip all of these like that so it's as solid as possible, and make sure to upgrade everything to stone. I really hope if you're watching this, you understand that you do have to do this in stone. Like any other base you're gonna do, you want it to be in stone. You want it to be as solid as possible, and make sure to flip these out so everything is solid. So once you've done that, I'm not gonna upgrade anything to stone because it's just gonna take too long to do that, especially this is just like a little tutorial. Now what you're gonna want to do is place over the walls like this, and then all the way around, basically, like that, and like that. And now what you want to do is go ahead and place the wall over like this. Now once you have done that, you want to go all the way around, because I know no one's going to be a no clip. And then from here, what you're going to want to do is place over your little cupboard. So here's the little cupboard. Then you want to place over another wall, just like this. Hold on. Oh, I didn't authorize myself. Okay. Now you want to do that, and there's a little, and then you want to make sure this is flipped out, so if they do come and try to destroy it somehow, if they went through your little airlock, which even if they do, this is pretty much pointless, because there's nothing that's going to be, there's no loot that's going to be in this base, because you should put everything in your other base or in a little secret stash or something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and continue. So after that, what you want to do is go ahead and place over a staircase like this, and you want to make sure the staircase is a U-shaped stairs. So just like that, you're going to go up here. You want to go ahead and place over a floor right over here, and then go ahead and place 2 floors like that, and then right around over here, except this one. You want to make sure this one's not a floor, because that's going to be the other staircase to go up here from your side. And then right here you want to place over these like that, and then right over here, once you get over here, you want to place over a floor frame like that, and then go ahead and place over your walls. So one over here, this is going to be a window, and then this is going to be a wall, this is going to be a wall. I would flip all of these over so they can't break through. If it is in wood, which it really shouldn't be, it's not hard at all to get some stone. So I don't want to call you pathetic if you can't get stone to do this, but it is pretty pathetic if you can't. But go ahead and do that. And when I said you're pathetic, I was just joking, by the way, but because I know some people are gonna get mad about that. Now right over here, you want to place your wall right here, rotate that, or rotate it the way you want. I'm not gonna do all that, and I'm not even gonna upgrade anything just because I'm trying to make this quick. So let's go ahead and do this. Place over a wall all the way around like that. No, right here and right here. I know that looks a little bit ugly, but once you go up here, they're gonna jump in and they're gonna be trapped, and I'll show you that right after, even though I did show it in the beginning. And right here, you want to place all of your chests to try to bait them through. Obviously they're gonna do it. It's even if you don't have any chests, they're most likely gonna try, because they're gonna think you're still there. And then right here, you want to block this off if you would like. You can even add like even more a higher building by putting a hidden stash or hidden hatch right here. This makes it where it's a little bit harder to raid you if you have some stuff up top, which means that you can even actually put your actual base up here. So it's pretty good to have this little spot right here. But now this is where you can put your chest. And honestly, that's pretty much it for the video. That's the trap base. And you obviously, if you want to add some extra doors, like I did, you can do that. It's like an airlock. So you got a bunch of doors like this, and you can go through. And of course, I almost forgot about this. Actually, the U-shaped staircase to actually go upstairs. Of course, that's pretty much easy. And then right here, you really shouldn't want to go up here. There's no point to go through here. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Make sure to upgrade everything, and make sure to add your little stair foundation like that, so everything is perfect like this. Upgrade everything once again, because I don't know how many times I have to repeat myself, but it seems to me that there's a lot of people in the YouTube community that don't know really how to listen. So yeah, this is how it should look. Of course, this would be all in stone, but yeah, so once you go through, these will be doors. You want to keep this door open all the time, like I said, and then this door you want to keep closed, this door you want to keep closed, these doors you want to keep open, and then you want to close them when you do walk through, just so it's easy. And then up here will be the little trap. So that's pretty much it for the video. Of course, you want to add your roof like this. But yeah, anyways, this is pretty much it for the video. So thank you guys for watching. I hope it did not go too quick. It should be pretty simple, because it is pretty simple. So that's pretty much it for the video. So thank you guys for watching, and peace.